Hi, welcome. I know why you're here, and it's not to learn calculus, it's to join me in the simultaneous sip. So if you have your coffee ready, please join me. The question we're working on today is find the critical numbers of the function f of x equals 2 cosine of x plus sine of 2x on the interval 0 to 2 pi. We'll start by writing down the function. So f of x equals 2 cosine of x plus sine of 2x. And our interval is 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so to find the critical numbers, remember the critical numbers are when the derivative of the function is equal to 0 or it's undefined. So we should first take the derivative. F prime of x is equal to, so the derivative of 2 cosine of x is negative 2 sine of x. And the derivative of sine of 2x is 2 cosine of 2x. And we want to find when this is equal to 0. So we could use a double angle rule to rewrite cosine of 2x as 1 minus 2 sine squared of x. So really we have 2 sine of x plus 2 times 1 minus 2 sine squared of x equals 0. Now we can distribute this 2 through and rewrite the expression to be negative 4 sine squared of x minus 2 sine of x plus 2 equals 0. We can now divide each side of the equation by negative 2. So we have 2 sine squared of x plus sine of x minus 1 equals 0. And we could factor this. So this is really 2 sine of x minus 1 times sine of x plus 1 equals 0. If you don't believe me that this is how it factors, you could just distribute this out and you'd see we'd get exactly 2 sine squared of x plus sine of x minus 1. And now we have two things that multiply together to give us 0. That means at least one of them is 0. So we either have 2 sine of x minus 1 equals 0, or we have sine of x plus 1 equals 0. In this case, sine of x is equal to 1/2, which means x is equal to pi over 6 or 5 pi over 6. And then in this case, this would be the same thing as sine of x equals minus 1. And that happens when x is equal to 3 pi over 2. Okay, so the next thing we have to check is there any point when our derivative is undefined? And there's not, right? Because sine of x is a continuous function. Cosine of 2x is also a continuous function. So our derivative is always continuous and always defined. So our Critical numbers are pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, and 3 pi over 2. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Don't text and drive. Bye-bye.